deep within a vast and ancient forest, where sunlight fell through the leaves like golden pixels, and the air was filled with quiet whispers of nature, lived a small but intelligent monkey named Kiko. Kiko was not the biggest animal in the forest. He was not the strongest, but he was known for something far more powerful, his sharp mind, and his watchful eyes. Every morning, Kiko woke high above the forest floor, resting on strong branches that had protected him since he was young. From there, he could see the entire world below, the moving leaves, the dancing insects, and the fruit trees that fed him day after day. Bananas were Kiko's favorite, sweet, soft, and full of energy. To Kiko, bananas were more than food, they were comfort, happiness, and reward. But on this particular morning, something was different. As Kiko leapt from branch to branch, his nose caught a strange scent, a scent the forest had never carried before. It wasn't the smell of rain, it wasn't fruit, and it certainly wasn't another animal. It was human. Kiko stopped moving, his ears twitched, his eyes narrowed, and his body became still. Slowly, carefully, he peered through the leaves. There, below him, walking carefully through the forest, was a man, a tall man, wearing strange clothes, with tired eyes and slow footsteps. This was Daniel, an American traveler who had wandered too far, trusted the wrong path, and found himself lost in a world he didn't understand. Daniel was hungry, exhausted, and afraid. Inside his backpack, he carried the last thing keeping him going, a small bunch of bananas. As Daniel stopped to rest, he sensed movement. Branches creaked, leaves rustled, fear tightened his chest. Quickly, he pulled out the bananas and hid them behind a rock, covering them with leaves. What Daniel didn't know was that Kiko had seen everything. From above, Kiko's eyes locked onto the hiding spot. His tail curled slowly. The bananas were not lost, they were claimed. But Kiko did not rush, he waited, because wisdom knows when to act and when to watch. Daniel sat on a fallen log, holding his head in his hands. "I just need to survive," he whispered. Kiko watched silently. This human did not look dangerous, he looked broken. Still, hunger does not wait. Kiko moved. With quick thinking, Kiko shook a nearby tree. Leaves rained down, birds burst into the air. Daniel jumped to his feet, spinning around, and in that moment, Kiko slipped closer, step by step, breath held, heart racing, until, hey! Daniel turned. Their eyes met, time froze, monkey and man, forest and stranger, instinct and fear. But something unexpected happened. Daniel didn't shout, he didn't chase. Instead, he slowly raised his hands. "I'm not here to hurt you," he said softly. Kiko didn't understand the words, but he understood the meaning. Slowly, Kiko sat down, two beings from different worlds, studying each other in silence. Then Daniel smiled, and gently, he placed a banana on the ground, and stepped back. Trust is fragile, but it grows in small moments. Kiko approached carefully. He grabbed the banana and took a bite. Joy filled his face. Daniel laughed softly. For the first time in days, he felt hope. The forest watched. One banana became two. Two became sharing. Soon, Kiko returned the kindness, bringing fruits from the trees, placing them near Daniel's feet. A friendship was forming, without words, without promises, only understanding. As the sun began to set, Kiko climbed down and motioned forward. Daniel followed, through twisting paths, over fallen logs, past glowing fireflies. Kiko led the way, because the forest was his home, and he knew its secrets. At last, they reached a clearing. A road appeared in the distance. Daniel stopped. Tears filled his eyes. "I made it." He turned to thank Kiko, but the monkey was already climbing back into the trees. Kiko paused, looked back, and waved. Daniel waved too. That day, the forest taught a lesson that words cannot explain. Greed creates fear, but kindness builds bridges, and sometimes, the smallest creature can guide the lost back to the light.